Happy Monday, Antelope Valley. I hope everyone is well and that you had a pleasant weekend. It is July 31st, 2023, last day of July for this year. And thank you for tuning in to this week's version of the Antelope Valley Real Estate Market Snapshot, where week in and week out, we like to take a look at exactly what's going on in the local Antelope Valley real estate market. I am Mark Troth, broker and co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Troth Realtors right here in Lancaster. We prepare this video every week because we feel it's important that homeowners and property owners here in the Antelope Valley have a local resource to go to see exactly what's going on in the real estate market here locally. So often our statistics, our numbers gets mixed up with Greater Los Angeles County, Southern California, and our market is definitely unique unto itself. So glad to put out this little update every week for you. Before we get going, also like to point out that our statistics are courtesy of the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Realtors MLS system. So let's get right into this week's statistics and see what's going on in our local market. So we start this week with 571 active listings on the market, a pretty good jump from last week, the 24th of July, up 7.1% when we were at 533, up from 4 weeks ago from 515, so up just a tick under 11%. So all of a sudden, perhaps are we starting to see some of those properties come on the market, or is there perhaps another trend going on that we'll discuss here in a moment? You can see from a year ago, August 1st of 2022, we're down 43.7% when we had 1,015 properties on the market. And of course, that was a period where interest rates were starting to climb rapidly, and a lot of sellers felt that, are we heading into choppy waters? So got their houses on the market. A lot of buyers started to pull back. And so we had quite the disparity between active listings and pendings. In regards to the pendings, we start out at 433. You can see that's a pretty decent drop from last week, 9.4% when we were at 478, and down 13.7% from 4 weeks ago when we were at 502. This time last year, we were at 534, so about 19% lower. So we are, and interest rates did bump up a little bit volatile, which we did see some pullback with properties going into escrow, as evident by that 433 number. I took a look back through the balance of 2023, and our low point was as we entered 2023, January 9th, when we only had 335 properties pending or under contract and in escrow. So that's going to be an interesting number to continue to watch moving forward. Has the recent increase in interest rates that we've seen all of a sudden started to chill some buyers' motivation? We will continue to keep a close eye on that. Let's go ahead and go into our next slide. There we go. So once again, just like the prior week of July 17th through the 23rd, we had 84 properties come on the market, down just one from that 17th through the 23rd. And once again, here's a pretty good indicator, once again, of what I was just mentioning, is that last week, only 60 properties into escrow. So we had seen that trend where it was increasing. Last week, only 60 properties into escrow. So we're, as I mentioned, going to keep a close tab on that to see exactly if that starts to become a trend. Median number of days on the markets remain the same at 14. Did have a pretty decent week of closings here in the Antelope Valley market. 724 through 730 brought us 73 closings compared to the week prior when there was only 67. So that attributes it to some of those drops in the pendings, because pendings, once they close, obviously are no longer part of that tabulation. Our median sales price was up from 445 to 475. So once again, kind of bouncing between the 435, 475 mark. And once again, very interesting that we're seeing median sales price still above median list price. We're still seeing, like I said, decent activity on good properties priced right. We still are seeing definitely multiple offers. And so the buyer activity is slowing down, but for the right property, the buyers are willing to make a move. As we end the share, I did run one more statistic, and that was July 23 versus July 22. In July of 2022, we had 372 reported closings for a median sales price of 461. With 1 day left, today left for July, we're at 283. So down about 25% from last year's July. But what's interesting is our median sales price is only down $1,000. Right now, our median sales price for July 2023 is at 460. So we're seeing things remain pretty stable price-wise, which is definitely good for those folks thinking about selling. So with that, that'll wrap up this week's version, July 31st of the Antelope Valley Real Estate Market Snapshot. Any other statistics, any other information that we might be able to provide you about the Antelope Valley Real Estate Market, please feel free to reach out to myself or any of our trusted associates here at Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Troth Realtors, where we've proudly been serving the Antelope Valley's real estate market since 1957. All right, everybody, take care. Make it a great week and look forward to talking with you next Monday. Bye-bye, everyone.